Who can resist those big brown eyes and that cute doggy grin when you're having a snack? Can a little treat really be bad for my dog? Well, that depends what it is and what's in it. Hi, I'm Tim Pantle, the Adopt-A-Dog Realtor, and in today's episode of Rescue Me, we're going to talk about things your dog should never eat. If your dog eats any of these foods, please document the time, how much they ate, and call your vet immediately. If you don't have a vet, the ASPCA has a poison control number you can call. The number will be right below this video. Number 1, xylitol. While this isn't a food, it's a sweetener that's in a lot of foods that we eat, including some peanut butters. And I know peanut butter is a very common thing to give to a dog, so it's very important that you check the ingredients on your peanut butter and make sure xylitol is not listed in the ingredients. Unfortunately, xylitol is very dangerous to dogs. It can cause a drop in blood pressure. It can also cause liver failure. So if your dog has anything that contains xylitol in it, please get them to a vet immediately. Number 2, avocados. All parts of the avocado plant contain a substance called persin, and persin can cause vomiting and diarrhea in your dog. And also, obviously, the large slippery pit of an avocado could easily be swallowed by a larger dog and cause blockage in their intestines. Number 3, onions and garlic. Onions and garlic in any form, raw, cooked, dehydrated, powdered, can be dangerous to your dog. It can kill off their red blood cells and cause anemia in your dog. Even ingested just once can be a problem. Number 4, coffee, tea, and any caffeinated products, even in the bean or leaf form, or even the grounds. If you think they've ingested any of these things, get them to a vet immediately. Number 5, grapes and raisins. Grapes and raisins can cause liver failure in your dog. Just a small amount can make them sick. So be sure you don't give your dog something that contains raisins, like breads or cookies, by mistake. Number 4, milk and other dairy products. On a hot day, it might seem like a good idea to give your dog a little ice cream or a cold bowl of milk, but stay away from dairy products. Milk and other milk products can cause diarrhea and other digestive problems in your dog. It can also trigger other food allergies that might cause your dog to start itching. Number 7, macadamia nuts. Just 6 raw or roasted macadamia nuts could be enough to get your dog sick. Look for symptoms like muscle shake, vomiting, and weakness in the back legs. Eating chocolate with the nuts can make the symptoms even worse and even lead to death. Number 8, chocolate. While most pet owners know that chocolate is bad for their dogs, most people think it's the caffeine in the chocolate that causes the problem. While caffeine isn't good for dogs, it's actually a substance in the chocolate called theobromine that causes the problem for the dogs. Theobromine is in all kinds of chocolates, including white chocolate. This substance can cause heart problems, tremors, seizures, and even death. Number 9, fat trimmings and bones. Fat trimmings, both cooked and uncooked, can cause a dog to get pancreatitis. And even though it seems natural to give a dog a bone, they can choke on them. Some bones can even splinter and cause damage to the digestive system. Number 10, peach and plum pits. Now it seems obvious that a peach or plum pit could cause a choking hazard. Did you know that the pits actually contain cyanide? The same cyanide that poisons humans also can poison dogs. Number 11, raw fish and meat. Well, this one's going to be a little bit more controversial because there are some people that swear by the raw diet. Even though the raw diet is becoming more and more popular, most major veterinary clinics and schools are shying away from the raw diet trends. My suggestion: talk to your vet before putting your dog on a raw food diet. With any raw food, the chance of food poisoning is obviously greater, so just verify everything with your vet. Number 12, yeast dough. Before you bake yeast dough, the dough has to rise. And if your dog eats that raw dough, that's exactly what happens in their stomach. The yeast starts to rise, gets bigger, and can cause digestive issues and lots of pain for your dog. Number 13, alcohol. Dogs metabolize alcohol a lot different than humans do. And alcohol in even a small amount can be dangerous for your pet. So it's probably better not to make a cocktail for your dog in the evening. And number 14, medications intended for humans. Aspirin, ibuprofen, and acetaminophen get digested differently in dogs, so it's very important that you don't try and give them human medications if they're not feeling well. Reach out to your vet and they'll guide you on what medications and how much to give your dog. If you're concerned that your pet has eaten any of these, please reach out to your vet. There are also a couple of phone numbers you can call. There's a Pet Poison Control Center, and the ASPCA also has a Pet Poison Control Center. Those numbers will be below this email. I hope you found this video helpful and maybe learned a few new things. I'm Tim Pantle, the Adopt a Dog Realtor. Thanks for watching.